It is 11:24. A recent study shows only about 5% of doctors in the U.S. identify as Black or African American. That's compared to 56% who identify as white. Joining me now is Dr. Ugoju Badukwe from the Medical College of Wisconsin. They're hosting Milwaukee's first ever Black Men in Whites Coat Youth Summit next week. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about the history and the origin of this organization, which is a national organization, Black Men in White Coats.
So Black Men in White Coats was established by Dr. Dale Okorodudu, who is a physician in Texas. When he noticed and looked around, and there was a lot of data that came out around 2008, 2011, just looking at the number of medical students, of the Black male medical students, and noticing that the numbers in that year were similar to the late 70s and had not budged. And so he created this organization and had this very first summit to try to get more people involved, to reflect to Black youth, to Black male youth, that it's possible, that it's possible to become a physician.
Why is that demographic so important to reach out to and to let them know about this?
That particular demographic is very important because we know that in this country, Black men have the poorest health outcomes. And we know that Black men do better when they have Black male physicians. There's a wealth of data that shows that Black men are more likely to have preventative care, get their colonoscopies, get their blood pressure under control, do the things we need to do to maintain our health, and receive better health when there are Black physicians available. Most recently, last year, there was an actual study that showed that if you looked across the entire country, if you looked specifically at counties that had a single Black physician, whether or not the patients in that county saw that Black physician, that their mortality was lower.
And so this is a summit that has happened in cities all across the country, but for the first time it's coming to Milwaukee next Saturday. Tell me about what folks can expect.
So the summit is from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We start at 8 a.m. because we're going to be delivering breakfast. We have a lot of really fun workshops for the kids from 6th grade to college age. All are welcome. We have a lot of, I'm really excited. I'm a surgeon because I like toys. So we have staplers, we have suturing places, we have things for kids to drill, to just get their hands on and see what it's like to be a physician. We also have sessions for their parents and interested adults about how to support kids who are interested in going into medicine. What are the steps? What do they have to do? And then also about financial aid, because as we know, learning to support the path is also important.
Yeah, such an important summit that's happening right here in Milwaukee. And as you mentioned, Black Men White Coats is the name of it, but it is open to everyone.
Yes.
And this is free for anyone to enjoy, so they can come out and be a part of this. I'm excited to be a part of it as well as a moderator for the event. Here are the details once again. The Black Men in White Coats Youth Summit happening next Saturday, May 4th at the Golda Meir Upper Campus. Again, it's free to attend, but folks do need to sign up online. The link will be on the 12 News mobile app. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.